This is going to be a great hack if you have a metal storm door. And I have a metal storm door, and it is pretty chilly today, and as soon as I open the inside door I could feel a rush of cold air. So I wanted to go ahead and insulate, and I'll probably leave this on the door year round and maybe even just paint it to match the door. So this is an old exercise mat around a 1/2 inch wide. This right here, this bag is just holding my foam down. So I already measured my door, this bottom space on my door, because the top does have glass in it. And I don't want to cover the glass. That insulates pretty well on its own. So I've already cut my length, and now I am measuring out my width and marking it. And for now, I don't have the adhesive that I want to use that's going to be permanent. So I'm just going to be fitting it in, and I think it's going to stay once I do that, but we'll find out. Okay. So my measurements are coming in just under 25 inches. And I have that bag there because my mat wants to move. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I don't have a yardstick, but what I do have is an old shelf. So what I'm doing is I'm laying my old shelf down, and it's going to be my straight edge. So I can finish marking. I'm going to line this up with the lines that I've just made. Let's see. That one's pretty good. Let's get this one over just a little. Okay. And now I can mark it all the way down. And these mats, super easy to cut with scissors. So that's all you do is that. And there you have a straight line. And then we're just going to cut it. And that's all there is to it. And then after I get the edge cut off, I'm going to do a dry fit. And then I will come back and show you how I'm going to install it and what it's going to look like. Okay, so now I have it cut, and I want to take my straight edge and put it at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit it right in here and just sort of pop it in on the sides. And this is going to work a lot better once I have the adhesive. I don't have any adhesive right now, so I'm probably, well, I do have adhesive. I just don't have what I want. What I want to use is, I want to use some liquid nails, but I'm going to have to get some because I grabbed my tube and it had just a little bit in it and it was hardened already, so I wasn't able to use it. But this is going to be a perfect fit, and once it's glued in, I'll be able to just paint it to match the door. And I can't feel any cold coming through here at all. I take it out and I can literally feel like a cool breeze. So this is going to be perfect and work wonderfully. So I decided just to go ahead and try applying it with some Titebond exterior wood glue. And I'm going to let this set up for a few minutes so it gets tacky, and then we're going to see how it installs. So what I've done is I've taken some old blind slats. These are 2-inch. Always keep those. You can do so many different crafts with them. And I put some at the top and at the bottom to help hold the foam in place. My wood glue is not wanting to adhere very well, and I think it's because my door is so cold because it is in the 40s, mid 40s to low 40s. outside today. So I'm just going to do this, and I may have to go back later. We'll just see how it holds up. But I think as long as it's kind of tucked in the framework and I have these here, I think it's going to be fine. It's not letting any cold air through, so that is the main purpose. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and paint it. But I wanted to show you a little trick to do with your paint roller. I buy these really inexpensive rollers. These are the small ones, and I like them for the small projects, but they're really, really fuzzy, and the fuzz will come off of them, and you'll get it, you know, in whatever you're painting. So I just take a lint roller, and you can do this with tape, you know, anything sticky. I just happen to have a lint roller that I got from Dollar General a while back. Because we do have a pet, so I use this. I also use it whenever I'm sublimating or doing any type of press on clothing. And that just gets that extra lint off, so we don't have to worry about that getting all in our paint and on our project that we're painting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour out my paint, and then I'm going to get this painted, and I will come back and show you the finished product. And I'm using an exterior paint. I actually use exterior most of the time, even inside, just because it's a lot more durable.